loves, today I'm going to be doing another Q&A video, and I told you guys I wanted to start doing these more than once a month. Probably not like weekly, but maybe like bi-monthly. But I really want to start doing more Q&As. I love talking to you guys and feeling like we're having real conversations. So thank you guys so much for sending in your questions on Twitter and Instagram. Next time I'll make sure to try. I really want to try to do another Snapchat Q&A, but every time that I do one it fails. Like, I can't open any Snapchats, or if I do, they don't even load all the way and then they disappear in like the mountains of Snapchats that I get. And I'll probably ask for questions on Facebook next time. But this time around, we are going on to Instagram first. My boo Leanne says, who I met at BeautyCon Dallas and who I absolutely love. She said, love your hair like this. Number one, thank you so much. I did this with toilet paper, which is why I got toilet paper for the thumbnail, because I thought that toilet paper in my hair would be an interesting title. Yeah, I did the toilet paper curling method on my hair. Freaking love it. Definitely gonna be doing a video about it soon. The more it kind of like calms down during the day too, the more I really like it. I did curl literally like, I think it was this piece, and then this piece, but they've actually fallen more than, like, I did that with an iron, like a 1-inch iron, and they've fallen faster and more than the actual toilet paper curls. So yeah, I really want to do a video on that. And her question is, do you have any hairstyle or color regrets from the past? I know I do. Include photos if possible. I definitely have some hair regrets. In particular, I think one of my biggest regrets was going bleach blonde. I decided I wanted to be platinum, and my roots, I was doing it all on my own. My roots were so orange. It was so bad. That was probably my biggest hair regret, was going bleach blonde, because my roots were so orange. It just wasn't good for me, and it didn't look good unless I was really tan just on my skin tone and stuff. I think my current hair color is pretty good, but in terms of like bad haircuts, I cut my own bangs for a really long time, and they looked pretty bad. Exhibit A. Yeah. Speaking of hair color, Paigey Bauer, what is your natural hair color? It's pretty dark brown. I think that you can kind of see my roots like at the base of my hair, and they look a lot darker when I'm blonde anyways. The reason that I do dye my hair is not because I don't like my natural hair color, it's because my natural hair color is that dark brown, but it lifts a lot in the sun, and it lifts to like maybe a medium, very mousy brown, and it's just not a color I like on myself. Some people's hair highlights so pretty naturally, but mine is just not one of those. And also, I feel like I'm kind of a blonde person. Like, I feel like blonde hair color definitely suits me, but that is my natural hair color. Jasmine X Rose, I love watching your scary storytime videos. Can you make some more? I definitely can. I really want to film more scary storytime videos and paranormal storytime videos. If you guys like those, just know they're coming. I think that by the time that this is out, my like most recent collab is already out with a bunch of my YouTube friends, and I talked about a scary stalker story. And yeah, I'm even gonna start like telling conspiracy theories and stuff like that on this channel. So if you guys are excited about that, definitely let me know, because I'm really excited. Geraldine.n, tell us high school drama. I just did a high school like storytime video about a teacher of mine who showed up like completely intoxicated. It was really entertaining. That story time should be up soon, but my entire high school experience was dramatic. Like, I feel like I always had boy trouble, I always had girl trouble, I always had friend trouble. I guess one of the more interesting stories, one of the ones that would kind of fit into the theme of like body shaming on my channel, is I had a friend who was also bigger, and basically somebody went into the bathroom, and I only found this by chance. Like, I literally went to this bathroom, and it was on a wing of the school I only had one class in. This was, I think, my senior year. Someone had drawn a picture of my friend and I in the bathroom stall that I just so happened to be in. Like, this was completely by chance. I don't know how long I was in the bathroom or whatever. No one had told me about it. No one had shown it to me. But in the bathroom was a picture of me and my friend, and like very exaggerated shapes of us. Like, for me, like they really drew like a huge ass on like the cartoon stick figure of me, and on my friend like they drew just like, it was very not flattering, and just very over exaggerated. And the caption of the photo, like it was written in like pink crayon. It was something really mean to my friend, and then like Loey is just disgusting, like something like that. And I reported it because I was like so shocked. I had never had anything like that happen to me before. Like, sure, people had talked behind my back, and I had talked behind people's backs and everything, but like I'd never had someone like, number one, blatantly body shame me. Not to that level where it was so public, you know? And so I was just like really confused. So I told my teacher, and then she told the vice principal, and the vice principal thought that my friend and I did it. Like, he searched our bags for pink crayons, and I had a hunch as to who it was, so he searched their bag for pink crayons, and then pretty much decided that my friend and I did it and was like, don't bring this up again. Like, you guys need to stop being so dramatic. Yeah, I think that that's probably one of the most dramatic things that ever happened to me. Shan_Lee, what does Tyler do that annoys you the most? Love you, Loey. I love you. What does Tyler do that annoys me the most? In general, I just think like he's literally my best friend at the core of everything. Like, he and I get along so well. It's kind of weird. A lot of people comment, like people who meet us or people who know us in real life, like my management that's met him, like all of my YouTube people, always comment that like we seem really into each other. I think even more than like being married and, you know, all that stuff, like we're best friends. We get along really well. And so not a lot that he does annoys me, but one thing he does that really freaking annoys me is every Friday, without fail, he will drink a beer in the bathtub, which is not a bad thing. That's a totally fine thing. He never spills, he never makes a mess, like he's a grown man. But then he finishes the beer and doesn't take the beer bottle. And so then if I ever have anyone over, it looks like we're alcoholics or something because there's just beer bottles on my bathtub, and I always have to clean them up, and I'm always telling him he has to take the dang beer bottle out of the bathtub, but he never does. It makes him sound like an alcoholic. I say is I literally have a full beer sitting next to me because I use it for a thumbnail for a video. We don't have a problem, I swear. BB Ruins03 just says, wow. Thank you. Miranda Carpenter, can you explain your job and all being a YouTube star entails? You mentioned in a video the other day that your manager texted you. Can you explain further about having a manager? Number one, thank you for considering me like a YouTube star. I don't consider myself to be anything. I mean, I definitely know that this is my full-time job, and I understand that I have like a following, but like it doesn't feel like, it just feels like people who get me, you know what I mean? Like it feels like you guys are just like my friends, and I'm telling you story time videos, and I'm talking about body confidence and that kind of stuff, and then like I'm talking about makeup. It just doesn't feel that serious to me. It just feels like we're just all one big happy family. So having management is very new to me, and I'm very, very happy. I really like the business side of YouTube. I like brands, I like working with brands, I like understanding like the YouTube algorithm and AdSense and all of that stuff. I really like that. So having people that can help me with that, number one, who can explain that to me, number two, and then just like work with me on all of that is really cool. I think I work probably anywhere from 8 to 10 hours a day, if not more. There are some days where I will work nonstop from the minute I get up till the minute I go to sleep. Then I'll have migraines from looking at the computer screen. There are days where I travel back to back to back, and it's for various brand things or for, you know, conventions and stuff like that. It's really the coolest thing ever, but my favorite part of it is, probably my all-time favorite part are meetups. I love meeting you guys. That is my favorite thing in the entire world. And then, you know, like a close second to that is when I'm just here sitting in my room making videos. This is where all this started, so it's the most fun to me. But like, yeah, I think that like to sum it up, I'm in a lot of meetings all the time. I'm constantly texting or emailing or on the phone with a manager, and I have a small army of people who I work with, or I'm filming, or I'm editing. Like, I'm always doing something in terms of YouTube. So, yeah, I mean, I try really hard to show it all in my vlogs, but simultaneously, like, you guys don't want to hear about how I was on the phone for 3 hours for a brand deal you're not gonna see until like April, or, you know, April is already come and gone. Good job, Loey. Until like, let's say like September. Like literally I'm planning for something right now that's going to happen in September. So there you go. Her Cherry asks, how are you? I'm great, my love. Thank you for asking. And what are your favorite things to do to relax? You're awesome. Oh my God, you're awesome. My favorite things to do to relax, I like baths. I don't drink beer in the bath. I like to read, and reading is something where I'm really falling back in love with it. I used to love to read, and I kind of took a break from it, and now I really like it. I'm buying books constantly. I like Netflix horror movies. I like being with my dogs. I walk a lot. I take my dogs for walks. Anytime I'm stressed out, anytime I'm nervous, I'm with my dogs. I talk to my friends. A lot of the times if I'm nervous, I'll just like text a friend, and I have a really great support base in terms of like my friends and my family. So the people in my life are very crucial to like my well-being. I do normal things to relax, but hopefully that gives you an idea. Let me know down below what you do when you need to unwind. Angel.m.20, are you ever going to come to the UK? Love you, I love you, and maybe, yeah, soon. Probably, I don't know. Nadia, and I hope I'm saying that right, it's N-A-D-J-A, Annabelle. Do you ever feel like you have to hide or edit parts of your personality in your videos? I think that I used to. I definitely think I was a little bit more censored and cautious about the kind of content that I was putting out a few months ago even. And I think I've really come into my own on YouTube in my own experience, not to say like I'm the best YouTuber or like this is the best you're ever gonna get, because I think we're always changing and evolving. Looking back at my first YouTube videos, I was very quiet and reserved, and I wanted my videos to be very professional. And now like I watch my vlogs and I'm screaming a lot of the time. I've always been kind of loud and hyper and a little bit crazy, and that's like never going to change. I mean, I don't know if you necessarily get that in my videos. You probably get that in other people's videos when you see me. But it's not something I'm actively hiding. I think that I'm a little bit more out there in person. But in general, like I have a lot of fun with my YouTube channel, especially right now. Like I have never enjoyed YouTube more than I do right now in this very moment. I love my channel. I love the direction it's going, and I'm so happy with it. All right, we're going to switch over to Twitter. I'm sorry, I feel like I did not take many body confidence related questions today. And it's just because I literally just did a body confidence video. I can do a strictly body confidence Q&A really soon if you guys want to see that. Graceful Zoella asks, how are you? I'm good. I think it's so cute when you guys ask me how I am. Like, that makes me really happy. Nina or Busey Cowd, I hope I'm saying that right. Justin Bieber or One Direction? Probably the Biebs right now. I really like his new album. I don't like Justin Bieber. At the core of Justin Bieber, I don't like Justin Bieber, but I really like his music. Sarahbell93 wants to know, how much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Probably, you know what, let's ask Siri. How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
Well, since a woodchuck is really a groundhog, the correct question would be, how many pounds in a groundhog's mound when a groundhog pounds hog mounds?
Okay, look, you do not have to sass me like that.
I don't want to argue.
I want to argue.
I'm sorry.
You want to fight?
Interesting question.
Remy Gaza wants to know, why am I such a hot mom? I just am. Prue Glover 8, have you ever been to a concert? I have been to South by Southwest, and I saw some people at a party there, but I've never actually gone to a concert. I want to go to Beyonce, but she's coming into town when I'm going to be out of town, sadly. Athena Morgan or Athena__23, will you be doing any conspiracy theory videos? Yes. I filmed a Disney conspiracy theory video, and I really like the way that it turned out. I just need to edit it and find time to post. And I want to like insert photos and stuff, so I think they're going to be slightly more long to edit, but yes, I did one. Let me know if you guys have any more conspiracy theory topics you want to hear me talk about. Haley or I'm Haley M, what is your favorite Studio Ghibli film? Mine is Whisper of the Heart. I've actually never seen that one. My favorite is probably Howl's Moving Castle, but frankly, I think Spirited Away will always have a very special place in my heart because it was my first one. And I still watch that and I still get feelings a lot. Like, I love both of those movies, probably more than others. And I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I really liked Ponyo. Ponyo was cute. Mayday Parade wants to know my favorite Disney film. My favorite Disney film is hard. Probably The Little Mermaid or maybe Cinderella. Cinderella is like my favorite as an adult, but I think The Little Mermaid was my favorite when I was a kid. I hope you guys enjoyed this Q&A. Please give me a thumbs up if that is the case, and subscribe to my channel if you have not already. I love you guys so much, and I will see you very soon in my next video.